Welcome to CrashRacer. Today we are playing New Star GP and we're going to carry on with the career that we're doing. We're doing the Grand Prix season on pro level. It's the 2020s World Racing Championship. We've had a good start to the season. We've completed 4 Grand Prix and we're up at the top of the table, 9 points clear at the moment. 10 Grand Prix in total in the season, so on to the 5th race. This one is at Brussels. Done some of the events and upgraded the car slightly, so let's get into the race. See what the weather's going to be like. Oh, looks like it's going to be rain, almost certainly going to be rain around the middle of the race, so I think soft tyres is the way to go because it's going to be dry to start, but that then is hopefully going to make us a bit more flexible in terms of when we come in, when we need to change tyres. Here's the grid. Of course we are down in 10th place as always. There we are. So we need to try and get a good start to jump a few places, get a bit of a boost. That's a good start. It's not too bad. Going to make the jump on a few cars. It's a very tight corner here, so if we can slot in behind this group now, try and get the run past them up into 4th place. Good start. They are fighting back though, and we're sandwiched in between, nowhere to go. Spinner, and we're off. I'm going to have to use a rewind. Let's try that again. This is going to be a bit tricky. I'm going to just have to drop back into line, I think. No way I could hold my position in between those two. So better to just drop back and live to fight another day. We can squeeze up the inside now though and get that 4th place. We'll be very careful. The sky has gone very dark. We're only on lap 1 and already the sky is black, so is it going to start raining early? We're coming round towards the end of the lap, so if it's going to rain, here we go. That's good, at least it started raining before the end of the lap. Last thing I'd want is for us to cross the line at the end of the first lap and for it then to immediately start raining and for us to have to do a whole lap in the wet on soft tyres. But we can jump into the pit, which is just round this corner here. Lost a few places coming around those last few corners. Okay, so we need a set of wet tyres. We've got the perk that does the fuel automatically, and it looks like we've got 2 laps worth of fuel. It's going to be interesting what's going to happen now with the weather. It was only forecast to rain for a couple of laps during the middle of the Grand Prix. We've got the rain early, so is it still just going to be wet for 2 laps? And if so, that's going to leave us about 3 laps at the end of the race. Oh, I've made a big mistake there. Got the tyres, the cold tyres on the curb, and that spun it. Can use another rewind. So now I've only got 1 rewind left, so I've got to be very careful. Still a long way to go in this race. But yeah, we might have a decision to make, because we might be coming in if the rain stops with 3 laps to go. What tyres do we then put on to get us around those laps? Soft set of tyres is going to struggle to do 3 laps. It'll do 2 comfortably, but on the 3rd lap those tyres are going to be very worn. Could put hard compound on instead. Let's just wait and see what the weather's going to do though. Oh, that car's been flicked up. Oh, and it's now pulled right in front of us. They got flicked up on the side of another car right in front of us. I've got to be careful. We've got no rewinds left. Made a bit of a mess there. Can I lose another place? Oh, we know we can just about hold it. Can't let them spin us. Okay, start lap 3 then. So we're going to have to come in whatever at the end of this lap because we're going to be out of fuel. Still raining pretty heavily. The skies are still very dark. But it was forecast to brighten up later in the race. Car in front is struggling for grip by the look of it, weaving around quite a lot. That is the leader as well. Let's see if they come in as well. I mean, it's still raining, so I don't really have a choice. I'm going to have to put wet tyres on. But obviously the thing is, there's a good chance then it is going to go dry very quickly. I can probably drive 1 lap around the dry track in wet tyres, okay, as long as we stick to the puddles, but any more than that and we're going to struggle. Well, it's got to be wet tyres. Let's see how much fuel they automatically put in as well. I can always override it, but let's see what they're going to do. They are fueling us to the end by the look of it. Yeah, that looks like 3 laps worth of fuel that the pit crew have put in. So we've got the possibility of going to the end of the race. These tyres would last if it stayed wet. But is it going to? Because it wasn't forecast to. 3 laps to go. As I say, if it stayed raining for the next 2 laps and then went dry, then I think we'd manage to get the car round. Currently in 8th place, a lot of cars ahead of us. It's got to be a load of these coming in at the end of this lap. It's got to be. There's no way all these cars are going to go to the end of the race. They're going to have the same difficulty as I've had as well, choosing which tyre to go for. Oh, don't go wide now. Cannot afford to go wide. No rewinds to help us recover. Yeah, definitely some cars gone in. Quite a few, I think. Need to get past this pit lane quickly though. Can't power down now. Use all the remaining boost as we come across the line. Where's that going to bring us out? There's the pit exit. Still down in 5th place then. Everyone's going to have enough fuel. Ooh, they're at the inside. Sun forecast now. That car was not going to make it round the outside of there. Fortunately we didn't spin. Yeah, sun forecast now. I need this rain though to carry on as long as possible. And then we're coming towards the end of this lap. We should be able to use wet tyres to get us around. It'd be interesting actually with the weather changing. Some of these cars are going to go in for another pit stop and switch to dry tyres. I hope they do. Yeah, the leader's gone in. So we might be able to get ahead of them. It'll be close, I think, if we can get ahead of the leader. Looks like they're starting to leave the pit lane. Yeah, I think they're going to get out ahead of us. Here we go then, final lap. Rain has stopped, plenty of puddles on the track at the moment though. And they're the lead 2 cars coming out. Can we sneak round the outside? That was so lucky that we didn't get spun. We are up in the lead. Of course we're on these wet tyres now. Those cars behind are going to be on dry tyres. They're going to be cold at the moment, but then they are going to be a lot quicker than we are. We're going to be on similar amounts of fuel, so that's not going to be a problem. But of course they're on the better tyres. Can I get in the way and block them? Whoa, just keep using a little bit of boost as soon as they pull up alongside. Try and hold the race in line. Try and block the insides of the corners. Here they come again on the outside, but we can hold the inside of the corner. That's dropped them back slightly, giving us a bit of a gap into this corner. Not too far to go. They are going to be so much quicker than us now. Here they come again. Right on our tail. Can I hold the inside? No, can't hold them this time. They've shot through. Nothing I could do. Another car right behind as well. Are we going to lose another place? I think we've got them. I think we've got them. 2nd place, not too bad. I thought we were going to be able to hold on for the win, but just too much. But 2nd place is not too bad. We will settle for that, and a really exciting race. With the rain coming a lap earlier than I thought it was going to, it did throw things into a bit of turmoil, but we came out okay. And we've actually extended our lead at the top to 15 points now. 2nd, 3rd and 4th, just 3 points between them. There we go, 2nd place. Another good haul of books. Are we going to get another perk to unlock? No, we need one more event cup to unlock another perk. Driver dispute. Yeah, there's only one answer to that question. Okay, on to the 6th race of the season. This one is at Brazil. Again, I've done the other events. Upgraded the car again. Let's go. Just need to keep getting consistently good finishes to maintain this lead. Oh, it's going to be dry for the whole race. I think we're going to go with a one-stop strategy. Hard tyres. That means if we can stay in and around the pack of cars for the first 2 laps before they come in to change tyres, the ones that are doing 2 stops, we might be able to get a jump on those cars. Let's see what choice of tyres the other cars have got. Real mixture. So yeah, half are going to be coming in after 2 laps, other half are going to be coming in after 3 laps, same as me. Right, quite straight here at Brazil into the first corner. Can we get a really good start? No, it's not the best. Not the best. We might jump a couple of cars, but we're going to have to brake pretty soon. 3 cars. Can we get up the inside maybe of another one? Oh, big crash. They flipped up into the air. Fortunately, didn't spin us at all. Car looking to fight back on the outside though. We can use a bit of boost. They've flicked up off our back wheel. Now another car behind us and making a move up the inside. We could shut the door though. Just got to control it, and they've managed to get past. Managed to defend the corner to start, but then I was going into the corner way too quick. Still down in 7th, but not too far behind all the lead cars. If we can hold this right into this tight left-hand corner, car right behind us again. Can use a little bit of boost up here now. Got to get this final corner right onto the finish straight for the end of the first lap. We've gone a little bit wide, but that's okay. Let's use all our boost as we come down the straight. That should at least give us a little bit of a gap behind with those chasing 3 cars. Just get the braking point right here. We've still got all 3 rewinds as well, not wasted any yet. Still a lot closer to those cars behind though than the cars in front. I can see 5th and 6th just about in the distance, but the lead 4 cars can't really see on the track. They're too far ahead. Just got to hope all those cars are coming in this lap around. I'm not sure they will be. Yeah, leader is coming in. Our tyre wear is fine, so we're going to be good for another lap. Car challenging on the outside, and I've sent it in a little bit too quick trying to protect it, so let's use our first rewind. Got to just hold it in a little bit tighter. That'll do. That's held the position. Okay, how many cars are we going to jump? Up to 2nd place if we can get around this corner quickly. Yep, there's the pit exit. We are up into 2nd place. Leader a long way ahead. So we're going to have to come in at the end of this lap. So we need to pull as big a gap as we can to those cars behind. Create as big a gap as possible. So hopefully we can come in and out in front of some of them. I don't think we're going to be able to come in and out before all of them. But some of those cars are going to have to pit again, whereas we're not going to have to. Front right tyre in particular is pretty worn. Let's get it in. Use the rest of our boost down this straight as we come into the pit. Okay, so a fresh set of hard tyres is what we need. Pit crew are going to refuel us with enough fuel for those final 3 laps. Let's go. 7th place at the moment. Are we going to get out in that position, or we're jumping up because some of the cars are coming in behind as well? Certainly 5 cars ahead of us already. Let's get out of the pit lane. Big group of cars just behind us. Looks like 2 or 3 cars pretty close, but we're out in 6th. That's not too bad, I don't think. Some of these cars ahead are definitely going to be pitting at the end of this lap. Looks like there's 2 of them that we might be close enough that if they do go in the pits, we will be able to get past them. We do have these 2 cars right behind us as well though. There's one of them, there's the other one. Wow, they are a lot quicker. I've just got to hope that they've got to be on soft tyres and a lower amount of fuel, and so they're going to be coming in at the end of this lap. If they are, they're going to be pulling over to the left. No, they're both carrying on. That is not a good sign. They're surely going to have to come in though. There's no way they can complete the end of the race on whatever tyres they're on, I wouldn't have thought. One's running to the back of the other, nearly spun them round. We can hold in close behind. Well, we're up to 4th. We've got these 2 cars immediately ahead, 2 cars immediately behind, and then the leader is quite a bit ahead. Surely those 2 cars have got to come in at the end of this lap. No way they can hold it till the end. They can't have too much fuel on board the speed they're going. Whoa, car's lunged up the inside. They've flicked off the outside tyres and spun. Right, wherever those two cars, there they are on the inside. They are going into the pit, so we are going to jump them. Leader is still going round though, so final lap, second place. Two cars right behind us. If we can grab another second place, another consistent finish, that would do us really good. Those two cars starting to crawl all over our back though. We're going to be on the same fuel amount, but oh, that one's just flicked up totally into the air. Yeah, we're going to be on the same fuel amount, but by the look of it, they're going to be on soft tyres. I'm going to rewind that. Need to hold that tight. Again, need to hold this corner tight, make them go around the outside. Oh, they've nearly got their nose up front, but just a little squeeze of burst kept us ahead. Need to do the same on this corner. I've gone in too fast. That's second or third time I've done that. Whoa, just squeeze them into the corner. Use the rest of the boost. Can we stay ahead? Yep, think we've got it. Think we're going to get a second place. 2 second places in today's races. That has done us no harm at all. We were 15 points ahead in the championship, 9 points ahead when we started this video, but then 15 after the last race. What is that going to do? Second, third and fourth were all really close behind. Is that still the case? Yeah, the lead's down by 1 point, but still a 14-point lead. Second, third and fourth still fairly close together on points. Well, 2 more consistent finishes. There we are in second. What's happened to the leader? They've just run into the back for us. I've never seen that before on the podium. But yeah, still in a very strong position at the top of the leaderboard with just 4 more Grand Prix to go. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, give it a like and watch out for the final 2 videos in this season.